Hi guys, welcome back to the Trading Post. I am Scott, and Christina and I go out to flea markets, yard sales, estate sales, just wherever we can go to find some stuff, especially up here in East Tennessee right now in the winter. Buying things that are undervalued, and we flip them online, hopefully for a profit. Today is going to be what we sold from Monday, February the 6th through Thursday, February the 9th. It's Wednesday morning right now, so we still got to add what sells today and tomorrow into it. But for now, just for Monday and Tuesday, we've sold 15 items for $332. Okay, let's get to it, and let me show you what we got. First up is a Boyd's Bear. This is Hetty. She's 8-inch. We got a message from the customer, asked us if we can pack her nicely because she didn't really buy her for the bear itself. She just bought it for the sweater. But this came out of the Boyd's Bear haul that we got, 75 cents or so per bear, and we got tons of them. We still got tons left to list. You've probably heard me say that plenty of times. But this one sold for $6.50. Next is a little Weebles Wobble. This is from Monsters Inc. This is Sully, number 43. We got this at a flea market down in Florida. It's crazy because I didn't realize that there was like a group of them. I found a whole big box. It's like the whole set of them. And I guess there's like 2 or 3 different boxes like that, but it probably had 40 or so of these little Weebles Wobbles in it. And with her sister being a Disney nut, she took that. But we did have a couple extras that were just laying around. And this was actually a 3-inch Weeble Wobble, and made by Kellogg. It sold for $4.95. This is pure profit, just because, you know, we sold the other box thing to her sister. All right, I've been listing these comics, and this one's probably not even been a week or so. Comics has already been paid for. These are 2 graphic novels of classic Star Wars. This is volume 1. It doesn't have the title on it on this one. Second one is the Rebel Storm. I grouped these together. I think I listed them for $20, and I took a best offer of $18.50. Again, these are paid for. It's pure profit. Next is Christina's striking. This is all her Corel Crazy Daisy. I'm just gonna go ahead and do all 3 of them together. 3 different orders, 3 different plates. I think she's into these for $20 total for all the Corel. She still has some left. If not, I'll do the little pop-up because she's not down here right now to ask, but I think she's into them for $20 for all of them. First up is a 12 by 10 serving dish. It's made in the USA. Very clean. This is all Crazy Daisy, if I didn't mention. Very clean. This one sold for $10. This and they all 3 of these sold within probably a little 24 hours, maybe a little bit more. This is a very good seller. She's onto something. Next on the Crazy Daisy list is a serving bowl. This one is 10 1/4 inches in diameter, and this one sold for $17. And finally is a set of 8 salad plates. They're 8 1/2 inches in diameter, and I think she said there's 2 of them that had a small chip in it, and she actually put it in the listing. A set of 8 sold for $15. So between the 3, $42. She put maybe 20 into it. It might have been 15, maybe 20 into it, but she still has a couple more groups back there together. Next up is this is from the Carrera exclusive racetrack. I'm sorry, parting them out. This is caution pieces that you can hook on the longer caution pieces on the track. I grouped them together so it'll cover each side of it. These 2 pieces, as it's listed, sold for $8. And again, on that Carrera, we're going to do it for $75. So this is the first of the 75. So we're still in the hole on those, but I'm starting to get them listed. All right, next up is a couple more of the Members Mark pieces. Same customer, but they bought them at separate times, so I'm going to have to give him a refund on his shipping. These are 2 little lambs. These are really tiny. The 2 together sold for $14. And then also he bought, this is a little Wise Man. Let me make sure you can see it. And it sold for $11. So $25 for these 3 small things. Okay, we have a Jellycat. This might have been at the bins in Kansas City. Again, Christina will correct me, so I'll do a little pop-up. But if it is at the bins of Kansas City, we're into it like for next to nothing. Customer paid $17 for it. This is a little lamb, and he does have tags. At a yard sale last year, Christina picked up coloring books. One of them sold really good. Well, actually, for what we paid for them, they're all selling pretty good. This is a vintage Disney Aladdin coloring book by Golden Books. It's called Trace and Color. It does have the tissue paper in between. Again, we might be into this for a quarter. It's probably more like 10 cents. But it sold for $8. Next, from my cousin's estate, which we have all of her stuff on sale right now. It's all Christmas. Well, almost all Christmas. But we have all of her stuff on sale right now for 30% off. Just trying to get it moved and cleared out since most of it is Christmas. But this is a Liberty Falls. This is called Scenic Lookout. This is AH-147. Being on sale, it sold for $10.49. It's already packaged. This will be on a pop-up as well. But this is a scrub top. This is where we went to the thrift store and it was fill a bag for $5. We filled it basically full of scrub tops. We probably got 50 or 60 scrub tops, so we're not into it for that much at all. We wanted to try something new. But this scrub top is called The Keys to My Heart, and it's got little hearts on them just in time for Valentine's Day, so not too bad. We ended up selling this for $7. Christina already pre-packages most of them. It makes it a lot easier for me when it comes to shipping out. Okay, this one was actually pretty cool. This came from the bins of Kansas City. Again, we spent $54 there at the bins. St. Joseph Daily Missal. Christina's Catholic, and she knew exactly what it was. I wasn't raised around the Catholic Church, so I just thought it was look cool because of the age. And we see if it actually has the age on it. 1957. So it's very old. It's very good condition for its age. It didn't last no more than a week either when we had it listed. With it being a little heavier, it ended up selling for $23.50, and it will go out medium mill. Well, this is Wednesday, so this is off on Monday and Tuesday, and then we had one come in this morning. We still have the rest of today and tomorrow to go. But this is a Toys R Us plush dog. He's about 22 inches. And it's a big one out of the loft to where we can start using the loft for storage. But he ended up selling for $15. I believe Christina picked him up at Goodwill, so he probably costs $3 probably. All right, we have a few more sales. This is Thursday morning. Well, close to being afternoon. But we still got the rest of today to go. But for now, this is from Tuesday and Wednesday. We have another 5 sales for $305. Some of this stuff sold really, really fast. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. Maybe I underpriced them, but, you know, it is what it is. But sold pretty fast. First up, we have 5 cordial glasses. These have different birds on them. Christina got these at the 127, so I remember. Yeah, the 127 was great, but there was a lot of rain. It kind of hindered it a little bit. But we were at this one house. This guy had a lot of clothing outside. He had an open trailer. Everything was pretty much already wet anyway, but then there was a downpour that came, and we went and sat in the truck for a little bit. But we was like, you know what? We're here. Let's go ahead and start hunting because we're losing time. So we got back out, and she found these glasses. Again, they're 5 cordial glasses by Carwin. She found these, and she did a quick lookup when we were sitting in the truck, and she saw that they sell for $20 to $25 a piece. And when she got out, she asked him, and I think the rain helped us because I think he was worried about not selling anything else because how much it was raining. I remember now, me and her was trying to discuss, how much it was. But she got 7 of these for $10. The other 2 are ducks. These are just different birds. The guy that sent me a message said that he had no use for the ducks, so he'll just take the 5 of these. And I think we had them listed at $22.50 each. Asked us if we'd sell them to her for $15. So yeah, it's no big deal. $15 each. So this is a $75 sale just between the 5 birds. But this is a dove. This one's a quail. This is a woodcock. A pheasant. And the last one is a grouse. Yeah, grouse. But we've had these 6 months or so, but we end up selling these for $15. And I don't do free shipping, but he asked to see if we do free shipping, which I had to ask him where it was going to first, and he said North Carolina, which is not too bad. So I went and agreed to it. it was like $7.85 my cost for shipping, so it wasn't too bad. Out of this, we ended up profiting. It was $65 after shipping, eBay fees, and all that. So, the 5 of them, about $1.50 a piece. So we probably made $60 on this. Not too bad, and it's a piece of glass that I don't like putting in the boxes because the chance of being damaged. Next, I don't know if it was earlier in this video or the last video on what sold. These are 2 more of the bookmarks of the payload liners that they gave away as promotional items, or they may have sold them in the stores down at Kennedy Space Center. I had a bunch of these. This is my last 2. I had them listed a little bit higher, but the guy negotiated down to $25 a piece if he bought them both, which is fine. That's what the last one sold for, was $25. So $50 between the 2 of these. This is the ones that I thought sold really fast. Neither one of these work, or at least I just didn't test them right, I guess. These are slot cars from that Carrera exclusive racetrack I got for $75. We already sold 1 set of tracks for $9. There's 2 pieces. This is the Auto Union Audi. It does not work. The way you test it is you put the 9-volt battery to the little metal pieces here, and the tires are supposed to spin. I opened it up to see if there's any loose wires. There's not. I disclosed that it doesn't work. I tested it with a battery, and I marked it down quite a bit because these sell when they're working. I got one listed right now for $70. They range between $60 and $80. I had this listed for $35, and they offered me $30 on it, and it wasn't even listed maybe 5 hours, maybe. So I went ahead and took it, knowing that it doesn't work. And then along with that was a Mercedes one. That was an Audi. This is a Mercedes. Same thing. It didn't work. Only this time it has the bare wires. It doesn't have the little skid plate. I could probably dig through that box with the small pieces and see, but I touched the wires. It did spin for like a half a second, but then it stopped. So I don't know if it's probably got a loose wire or something. But again, I listed this one for $35. Someone came in and offered me $29.50, like soon after the other one sold. I went in and took it. That right there is almost $60 of the $75 that I spent, along with the track piece. So we're looking at $70 minus fees. We're probably looking about $55 to $60 already into the $75. We got tons of pieces left. And then finally, I can't say finally because we still got the rest of today. But anyway, Christina picked these shoes up. These are Nike Shocks. These are pretty rare. She got these at Goodwill for $5. She loaded up on some SAS shoes and some other shoes. But most Shocks, the women's Shocks, they only go for like $25 to $30. For some reason, these are a little bit more rare. This is the Nike Shocks Classic 2. It's got metallic and silver. It's number 343-900-111. But for some reason, these are a little more rare. The ones I saw online had yellowing around the swoosh. These are in excellent condition. A little bit dirt on the bottom, but not too bad. Size 9.5, and these are going to Puerto Rico. For some reason, I'm selling a lot of shoes to Puerto Rico. Well, I can't say a lot of shoes, but most of my shoes that I sell are going to Puerto Rico. But I listed these at $75. I listed them high on purpose because of how clean they were. I've had offers $40, $45, $50. And then this gentleman came in. They probably listed a week ago, but a gentleman came in at $65. I was okay with that. So he is all in for $93.60. I won't see that, but for a pair of used shoes, that's pretty expensive, I guess. But $65 for a pair of Nike Shocks. Vintage Fossil bag. It's a messenger bag. Very nice. Christina has it as a crossbody, rare, and vintage. We had listed a little bit higher, and we knew where our stopping point was, but somebody offered about $1.35 underneath where we wanted to go minimum. No point in arguing over the $1.35. So this one sold for $28.65, and we got $1 into it. I'm gonna save this big one for last because it's I'll probably have to wrap it around me or something. But next up is actually a new viewer. Came over from Chris Old School. So Chris, hey, I appreciate you sending people over. This is from John. I appreciate you coming over from Chris. For both of you, if you guys haven't checked out Chris, go check him out. He's Old School Picker on YouTube. John is, I hope I don't say this name wrong. His eBay store is Chilhowee-Mountain-Picker on eBay. It's CHILHOWEE-Mountain-Picker. Had some nice words to say. He is in Southeast Tennessee. I appreciate you coming over, John. Chris, I appreciate you sending people over as well. But John was nice enough to purchase this 1998 Dan Marino headliner. I've had this forever. This is from my personal collection where I'm just trying to thin down. But this ended up selling for $11. And again, thank you, John. Some of the Tom's the Train tracks are starting to sell. This is the second set that we've sold. This is a 9-inch. There's 22 pieces. I'm just guessing on what to list these for. I think I had them listed for $16, maybe $14.95. I guess usually the number I go with. Somebody actually set an offer for $14.35, which is kind of weird as far as the numbers go. But we went and accepted it. We're not into this for hardly anything because we got these at the Kansas City bins. So I would guess this bag we might be into for maybe 50 cents. But $14.35 for 22 pieces. Next is a set of Timberlands. These are pretty much brand new. I don't see anything wrong with them at all. No scuffs, no nothing. Tread on the bottom's perfect. We got these at a yard sale, probably for like $2. Again, excellent condition. We thought they was going to go for a little bit more than what they did. I think we had them listed for $20, and someone took an offer of $17.50. Just trying to thin things out. But these are excellent. I mean, there's no markings or anything on the sole, so somebody's getting a nice pair of shoes. Next, it'd be a little pop-up somewhere, either here or here, because we already have it bagged. This is a Miss May men's t-shirt. It says Metal Dude on it. It's already sealed for us. It is size medium. I got these probably 10 or 15 of the band shirts, not tour shirts, but band shirts at a flea market down in Florida. I paid, I think, 50 cents a piece for them because I bought them all. And they're slowly selling. Nothing spectacular out of them. But this one sold for $8. Finally, well, not finally, because I still got this big one to do. This is a pair of Nike Air Max 270 Reacts. Very lightweight. Pretty clean. The velvety part is a little discolored, but it looks like it may be that way because all of it's the same color. But they are used a little bit dirty. You could use a little bit of cleanup. We got these for, I think we got these at a yard sale too for $5. If not, we got them probably at Goodwill. Either way, we're probably no more than $5 into these. But they sold for $36. And finally, we have a bad history of selling big plush. So when Christina got this one, I was like, oh, this thing's not set forever. But actually, it sold, what, less than a month? Yeah, maybe a month, 6 weeks. This is an 8-foot caterpillar. It's pretty cute. I did notice that Rebel reseller, she actually sold one, but it was pink and red and white for Valentine's Day. I totally understand that. So it sold for a little bit more, but oh, we got it for $10. But she
so cute.
She thought it was cute, but it's got a little heart on this last thing. I mean, you can see how big this thing is. I don't know how the heck she got this thing listed, but she laid it across the couch basically.
8 foot.
It's yeah, she said it's 8 foot. We sent an offer out on it for like $48 to somebody, and I don't know if they even tried to look at it because it sold like within a minute or two, I guess, of the offer being sent out for full price. But we had it listed for $52.99. We should get some boxes delivered today that's going to fit in, so it shouldn't be no problem at all to ship. And that is it. We're going to get this all packed up and get going and get this video edited and get it out. All right, thank you guys for supporting us. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the alert button. We appreciate everything that everybody does for us as far as watching and supporting us. Thank you. Bye.